Hi, and welcome to PlayThru Mini, our online mini golf scoring system. Thank you for giving us a try. To help get you acclimated to the account, I wanted to give you a quick tour of how the platform works and where all the different features and settings are. If at any point you have any questions afterwards, simply click the support link in the upper right hand corner, and someone from our team will definitely help you out. When you log in, you're going to be taken directly to the account dashboard. In the middle here is where you're going to see all the scorecards that have been created for your account by your golfers. Currently, you probably don't have a lot there. You'll be able to see at any point the number of scorecards created, how many players worth it within each. And if you need to, you can always jump into any of these scorecards and edit them however you need to. In this blue bar section, if you open that up, that will give you access to your quick card QR code. In other words, this is the QR code you're going to feature by the first hole. Golfers will scan this QR code and it will open up the create a scorecard screen directly on their mobile browser. So, for example, if I click this link, they will see something like this on their mobile screen. Well, they'll be able to pick a course, enter their email, enter their golfer names, toggle on some of the other features that we've got, and then they would hit start round, at which point they would be taken to the first hole where they can start entering in scores. To the right of the QR code is the links to the daily and weekly leaderboards. So this is where your golfers can see the top 50 scores for that specific time period. We're going to be adding additional leaderboard options here. So all of those will be featured in this section right here. So you've got quick, easy access to both of those directly from the account dashboard. To get everything set up for your account, though, you're going to come over here and click on the settings section. And then here is where you can find all the features that we've got built into the platform. So in the branding tab, you'd put in the name of your course or facilities. You could put in your logo there, and then you can select the brand colors. We need hex codes for the colors. So we have this resource here. If you click that, you can find the specific code for your brand colors and then drop those in there. For the primary color, we often recommend a darker color. So this color here is the same color as this darker green here. And then the accent's the one that kind of pops off. You often use these for the buttons and for the text. That's recommended to be more of a lighter color. And then you're going to change the color of the text that's within the button itself. So for example, if your accent color is white, the text color may be a different color so you can read that text within the button itself. In the course tab, this is where you're going to set up your golf course or your 18-hole course, your 9-hole course, however many holes you have. You can designate how many holes there are, give the course its name, and then enter in the hole pars. You also have the ability to identify and label different holes as being handicap accessible. Depending on your account package or subscription, you can add multiple courses. So in this case, if you add more than one course, the golfers, when they are creating their scorecard, will be able to select either one of those courses. If you only have the one course, though, the option to select the course will not be visible to the end user. They're just going to use whatever the default one is. You also have the ability to upload your own background images. So here, just whatever images you have of your facilities, of the holes, you can add those in here. You get a background image for each hole, as well as the live leaderboard. This is the image that'll be shown on their scorecard leaderboards, as well as the account, like the daily and weekly leaderboards as well. For our basic and everything packages, you'll also get access to the email capture tool. So here you can toggle this feature on and off. Currently it's toggled on. So on the scorecard create screen, we actually ask for an email, but you also have the ability to put in any sort of compliance or offer copy. So you could enter that text in there, and that is exactly what will show up right here on the create a scorecard screen. And then at any point, you can click this export emails. A box will show up and you can select a date range and then export the emails that you've captured directly to a CSV file to upload into any other system you'd like. For our everything packages, we also have the option to turn on engagement features. So we have 3 currently built in, but we're definitely going to be adding more. So the first one here is a change of lead alerts. So that will pop up on a mobile screen so that recognize the change in leader on the scorecard. We have our chaos caddy feature. So this is a fun one where you can put in random, weird, wild, goofy things that people have to do while playing a specific hole. For example, foot putt, no club needed, kick the ball like a soccer ball. So we have space here for all 18 holes, and you can enter in whatever text you want. So match the vibe or features are on a specific hole. We've also come up with 36 different ideas that you can choose from. Simply find the one you want to use, click it, and it'll automatically be added to that hole. On the scorecard, golfers, if they choose to turn this feature on, the pop up will show up, assign one golfer a task that they have to do on that specific hole. And then the last one here is this winner's reward feature where you can enter in the title and the description of a reward you want to give the winner after they've completed their round. The idea with this is give them something discounted and then hopefully they go and purchase that. And everyone else they're golfing with has to purchase one as well. So you can put in any sort of disclaimer text there. The offers are typically valid for the round and they'll be able to redeem it directly off the leaderboard. And then as part of the everything package, you also have the ability to set up whole sponsor logos. So these are little images that will show up at the bottom of the screen on the scorecard and they'll be locked there. They won't interfere with how people are using the scorecard, but they won't be able to miss them either. And then we also have full screen display ads. So these will show as people navigate from one hole to the next, they'll show for 3 seconds and then they'll disappear. So you can add one for each hole on the course, and then the whole sponsor screens, you have one for each hole, as well as the leaderboard itself. And then the last feature I wanted to show was for our basic and everything packages, you'll also have the ability to create special event scorecards. In this case, you give it an event a name, whenever you want to name it here, and then create the scorecard. And what'll happen is you can set it up to be configured however you need to, different formats, different ways of scoring, but you have the ability to put in a logo specifically for that one scorecard, as well as their own colors, background images, and whole transition ad. By default, it uses your account ones, but if you set them up specific for this individual event, then they'll see their own pictures as part of it. Then you'd enter in golfer names here, select what tee they're playing, and then you just share this link or this QR code with that group. And however many golfers, you can add more than 100 golfers into this one scorecard in this section here, and they would all use the same scorecard. They'd all have the same leaderboard. So that's really the long and short. That's a quick overview of PlayThru Mini's account. Again, if you have any questions, use the support line up here. Our team will be able to answer any clarification questions you've got. As part of a new account, you get the first 14 days free of the everything package. And then once that expires, if you don't choose to upgrade, you'll be removed back down to the starter package, which gives you the access to the scorecards as well as the branding, but you will no longer have access to the daily and weekly leaderboards, special events, or any of the email capture, engagement, sponsor features there as well. So again, thank you for trying out PlayThru and let us know how we can help if you have any questions.